My name is Jen Jokes, and I'm a Hospice Muskoka volunteer. I am very proud to have been able to give back to Hospice Muskoka by working with clients and working with especially Elke Schultz's program. Those of us living in the valley of grief, and I just buried both of my parents, we find that our emotions are just overflowing. Yet dealing with grief is a normal part of our life passage. All of us has to deal with grief at some point in our lives, either losing someone near and dear to us, or we can lose relationships, we can lose our homes, our jobs. These emotions are whirling within us, and they fill us up, they color our lives. We can experience anger when we lose someone, and reaching out in anger towards those closest to us is a normal reaction in many cases. We displace our anger onto someone else or something. In the heat of the moment, we don't pause, feel the anger that is directed towards our loved ones. The anger doesn't sit on our back burner, though, when we're doing a normal interaction during the day. It's typical that we take it out on people around us. This experiment really illustrates the importance of dealing with our emotions and understanding how we feel. Now, this larger jar represents our emotions. As we go through our days, you can see the food coloring that represents the feelings that we have. Now, the first drop was blue for sadness. You can see the blue going to the bottom of the bottle. And the bottle starts getting more and more discolored. This bottling up of our emotions sits there, and it sits there. Now we have some green for jealousy. There's been a life-changing episode for these people. They've added some other colors to represent their emotions. Maybe we can't find our favorite shoe. We've lost our homework. We slept in on the day of a test. Our bottling up of these emotions affects us so much. But if we have friends around us to help, we can add a spoonful of sugar. And look what happens over time. If you watch carefully, all these bottled up emotions, eventually they clear away. We start to feel better by expressing our emotions. No emotions are wrong. It's how we express them that gets us into trouble. But look, the dark, dark blue. It was almost black, and now it's getting lighter. And it gets lighter as we look at our bottled up emotions. And over time, and with healing, you can see the colors as they begin to lighten. We were so comfortable sitting around this circle together, talking about our emotions and the things that had hit us very hard. But the green and the blue have just about disappeared, and it's a beautiful yellow again. And it starts to lighten. It started at the bottom, and gradually the yellow started to disappear as well. Until by the end of the session, as we sat there talking and most importantly listening to each other, we shared some hugs and we felt so much better.